Welcome to River City Plus, the show after the show, and I have Mincy Pollock back with us to talk about Florida Black Excellence Festival, which actually starts tomorrow.
It starts tomorrow. That's right.
And it's so that's third. Wait, I have to get my dates right. So it's 5 days.
Well, yeah, technically,
Yeah.
I guess you'd say. We've got a virtual component this year, what we call Careerpreneur Connect. So technically, Saturday isn't in person. It's a virtual job fair.
Okay.
The portal opens tomorrow, and it's a partnership with us and CareerSource. So the portal will open tomorrow. You can just go to our website, and you can upload your resume. You can see all the different people that are hiring, and then they'll actually go live and meet you back in there on next week, Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, so you'll see some of the employers out at the Florida Black Excellence main event on Sunday. So it's just the goal is to see if we can help over 300 folks find some jobs, man.
So in the initial iteration of Florida Black Excellence, I just had this thought. It's like, it's just a great way for people to get together, eat up some stuff, maybe some entertainment. But you've actually managed to expand this into an all-encompassing event where people can, one, network for career opportunities, but other opportunities in network. So why was it important for you to make it, Florida Black Excellence evolve the way it has?
Well, everything has to evolve. Is you either become stagnant or you die. And so the evolution of something that now is the 20th year of something like this, it was perfect timing for rebranding. It was about resiliency, coming back after COVID, and just really trying to get the numbers to where they once were and then take it to another level where we can be a destination event. So I think anytime that you start with the mindset of let's be intentional and making it a destination event, you got to start with the end in mind. And so you look at groups and organizations like Black Expo South, or you look like at the Essence Festival. These are events that are having economic impact for the city that they reside. And that was always the vision for the Florida Black Excellence Fest when we took over, is to make sure that it had those components. And this year starts some of that.
So is this your second year in Everbank?
This is our second year at the Everbank. Of course, it was something else last year. It was called, but yeah. So technically, it's the first year at Everbank.
It's the second year at the stadium. At the stadium. So that was an evolution, because I remember when you were at Prime Osborne and some of the other places, and it was cool. But you're like, you know what? Let's go to the spot that's eventually going to be kind of like the tent pole.
Exactly.
Once all the build out happens and stuff like that. Unfortunately, you're probably going to have to be somewhere else next year. But,
well, no, not quite yet. But we got a secret plan for that too. Yeah. So we're planning.
That is what we call a tease, ladies.
Yeah. You're planning with that in mind as the stadium goes through its renovations and as it changes. We'll be growing with it. That hub is the sports and entertainment district, and so we knew that we would want to be in that footprint as we grow and as we expand. You're going to plant your seed. You plant it. That's what we're doing now, and then that's where you'll see it flourishing and blushing as the hotels come and as more people come from out of town. This Florida Black Excellence Fest will be the premier destination event for this market target.
Jacksonville is definitely on the come up, and so we were talking. You've seen some, or we were talking about some of the iterations and activations they have at the festival, like networking and stuff. But you know me, I'm about the food, and I will be judging this year's. I missed last year's, but the year before of it, and the food was amazing.
Yeah.
One of your contestants from last year, I should say, the winner from last year, it's friend of the show, Tyrone Bennett, and his Heart and Soul food truck, which is now Heart and Soul Food Eatery down in Palatka.
Yeah.
So talk about that aspect.
That's a good example of how we're impacting the folks, not who just attend, but who participate. Chef Tyrone Bennett was one of our contestants last year. He won Best Presentation. He had this pretty hog or something that he had sliced up, and people were going and coming back and wanting more. And so he's coming back this year to try to win the Savor Award. Take it all, is what he said. And this year we have over 15 different chefs and 2 restaurants participating in the event. So tons of food, so a lot more than we've had before. Our unlimited sort of drinks being brought to us by the Blase Whiskey and Manifest, so that's going to be really great as well. Awesome VIP section and special area for those folks to choose that route. And then we have a R&B sensation, RL from Next be in the house. Yeah, so it's just a wonderful event, and a portion of the proceeds for this event goes towards scholarships. One of our premier columns with the Florida Black Excellence Fest is education, and so Partnering with us is the William M. Raines National Alumni Association. Partnering with us is the Johnson Family YMCA and the Pan Atlantic. So the Greek organizations have gotten together, and so they're helping to promote. So if you've been asked to come attend the event, and one of those groups have asked you, a portion of those tickets go toward that. We've raised over $20,000 in scholarships by doing this particular event. So it's a fun time with a cause. And so get those tickets. That is one that normally sells out, and that event will take place on Friday. Okay. And this year we're at the Downtown Library on the 2nd and 3rd and the 4th floors. And so it's going to be a great time. Yeah.
See, I'm saying, people,
get your tickets for that, for sure.
Support your locals. This is what we do around here, Jacksonville on the come up. Yeah. So you've run a little bit of a list. So tomorrow is when it kind of kicks off, but just kind of break down the week as we get to it. I mean, Friday food.
Yeah. So tomorrow is Juneteenth, and to celebrate Juneteenth, on that holiday that morning, we're going to have the top 20 under 40. We have that committee. I'm glad I'm not on the committee. Had to pick through tons of folks that were nominated, and this is the top 20 under 40.
So is this businesses, individuals?
So it's individuals that maybe that may be active in the community. Maybe they got nominations because of some of the work they do in the community. Maybe they are an executive or a young and rising person in a corporation. And they came from all over. Some even came from like faith-based organizations. They just were recommending these young people. And when we look back at our top 20 under 40 winners, they were really excelling. You look at Darren Eakins, that started De Blasi Whiskey. I mean, he's selling, doing everything. Has a non-for-profit. You look at like Pastor Christopher McKee. He's actually sits on our board now and doing some wonderful things with the city and some faith-based organizations. McKee actually sits on our board and was the one that kind of spearheaded, along with Rhodesia Butler, on us doing the evening event this year called the Celebration of Freedom. So we're adding a free element that talks about Juneteenth, has history, culture, music, dance. Our finalists from our XBX competition participate here, and 6 pastors and a few other area pastors have come together to make this, and it's going to take place downtown at Bethel Baptist. So
what time is
that doors open for that at 6 o'clock.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
so
a
little shameless self-promotion. We have a very special River City Live Juneteenth show that will be on at 4 p.m. on News for Jack.
Perfect.
So watch that show. Find out about all the African American history and businesses that we support, and then go over there.
Yeah. We're gonna actually the Mency Pollock Innovators Award will go to Rodney Hurst this year. We'll be celebrating a living legend, and so that's going to be a nice honor as part of that particular event as well. And then again, later in the week, we've got a sponsors luncheon that we're participating in, honoring all the folks that made this thing possible. And then Friday's the taste, and then Sunday's the main event. Mm-hmm. Sunday is featuring Lorenz Tate. We're featuring Tiffany Haddish, both doing awesome fireside chats. The finalists from the XBX Voice Gospel Competition will go down. We got tons of interactive activations like a sneaker con. We got Kids Zone. We've got a marketplace of small businesses and sharing their products, resources, and services. Some great food trucks and it's just a great time. And this is the first time we're ever doing it on a Sunday.
Okay.
And we've got wonderful free workshops and seminars. And you ever remember back in the day? I know maybe I don't know if you can remember this, but maybe before. But they say before you got saved or whatever, you used to go out to clubs and partying all the time. and the announcer used to say, "Ladies, get in free before 11." Uh-huh. Well, we're doing something unique to this because it's on Sunday and the doors traditionally open at 11. But we're going to do something right now. If you go to the website, we're doing something called Free Before 11. There's limited tickets that we're giving away for free for Saturday. But if you register for Sunday, if you register and grab that ticket and you're at that gate at 10, you're getting in free and you get to participate in everything all day long. But it's just between that hour of 10 and 11, right? So those are limited. But when you come, there's going to be some great workshops. Blacks in Medicine. There's going to be a workshop on wealth creation, how to sharpen your credit, how to get funding. There'll be other workshops on understanding the importance of your vote. Some really great free workshops and seminars that you're going to enjoy. They're going to be interactive, and they take place in those early hours. So
So Florida Black Excellence is all about having those conversations, whatever they may be, about the community. And I just want to put this out there because people are like, oh, Florida Black Excellence. This isn't just for Black people, African American. Anybody can come. If you want to learn more about the culture, if you are part of the culture and just feel like, I don't know if this is just that opportunity for any and everybody to come together. And that's what we're about. We're trying to show love to everyone and invite everybody into a situation that is about love. Now, I am going to throw a little hate. How come I didn't get in on that fireside with Tiffany and Lorenz? I mean,
man,
I'm sure you had people fighting over that.
So I'm so grateful for our board and our team. They removed me from every different decision where other friends of mine may come in at me and ask me, like Rance.
Well
so I didn't have anything to worry about when it came to picking the top 20 and 40. I was getting calls and, hey, you know my daughter, and same thing. The chef said, who's going to be judging? I have nothing to do with final decisions like who sits next to Tiffany and all. But you're going to be in the house. Oh, yeah. And you got VIP. You got privilege. You'll get a chance to come over there and she can chat with you,
I'm too old for the 40 thing, but it's all good. But no, this is going to be an awesome experience. And like I said, I've been years past. I haven't been to the stadium, so I'm looking forward to that.
That Flex Field is a super unique venue. It's indoors. It's where the Jags used to practice. It's air conditioner. It's amazing.
Had me at AC.
So it's not outside. We've got some activations outside, some fun stuff and like that and all. Just two things to remember. Grab your taste tickets right away because that one typically sells out. And it's such a meaningful cause, right? So grab those right away. And then the other thing is if you're going to get a free before 11, make sure you grab it because hint, hint, clue, clue. I understand Lorenz Tate's going to be going on in that 12 o'clock hour. So you better be in the house.
Bam. So some of y'all might have to skip church.
Just go to the 9:30 service.
They still ain't going to be there by 10 o'clock.
Then they can just pay for their tickets.
It'll be 10 o'clock and you'll see a influx of people walking on a certain finger up. Excuse me, Rev.
Okay.
But it's for a good cause, So, all right. So hit them with the website real quick.
FBXFest.com. FBXFest.com.
So everybody's invited. Support your locals. Great experience. And just looking to make Jacksonville that spot where more people want to come visit. Bring that money. So we will be back. Actually, we won't have a River City Plus tomorrow, but we will have that special I mentioned at 4 p.m., our Juneteenth special. But then we'll be back Thursday with more River City Plus and at 9:30 with River City Live.
All right.